up, y'all? The Ravens, the Ravens. We beat the Bucs 41-31. I'm just here giving y'all my breakdown, what I seen, what I think we need to clean up on. First of all, the Lamar Jackson Revenge Tour. The Lamar Jackson Revenge Tour has started 5 games ago. And Lamar's on a tear. He goes 17 for 22, 281, 5 touchdowns. The fact that he only had 17 pass completions, 5 touchdowns, 281, we were definitely airing the ball out. I said this in a video a couple months ago when we got Derrick Henry, he was going to be the difference maker of this team. I mean, he goes 15 rushes for 169 yards off 15 rushes. It's insane. He's just a man amongst boys out there. We had a Rashad Bateman sighting. He's been going crazy for the last couple games. 4 catches, 121, 1 touchdown. Zay had 1 catch, 11 yards, but Zay ended up getting nicked up. He got injured on I think a second down pass. He got tackled wrong, and he was pretty much nicked up tonight. But Mark Andrews, 4 catches, 41 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Mark Andrews has pretty much got his feet, got his head above water, and Derrick Henry had 1 catch for 13 yards and a touchdown. Man, the offense pretty much put on a show from start to finish. If you've been following the Ravens or been a Ravens fan for a while, you pretty much know the defense pretty much carried a lot. So the fact that the offense is pretty much clicking on all cylinders is insane. Lamar spreading the ball around, everyone's getting a little piece of the pie. And I'm glad we don't have too many egos on this team, because a lot of receivers can't play here. I'm going to be honest. I mean, yeah, we're winning, but a lot of receivers are pretty much divas. So, if they don't get the ball, they're crying, they go into the media, they're making, weird social media posts. I'm glad it seems like we have a team full of people that's not egos, that's not ego-driven and don't have egos, because that makes the team click well. And it's going to be a time where, hey, man, Lamar spread it out. I mean, he doesn't have to throw the ball. I think Baker threw the ball 45 times. Lamar doesn't have to, he pretty much threw double what Lamar threw. He doesn't have to do that to win games and dominate. So it was just you got Charlie Kohler catching passes. Mark Andrews was doing his thing. I think Nelson Aguilar had a catch, or maybe I'm mistaken. But, man, the Lamar Jackson show is like every time he goes into that phone booth, he comes back out as Superman. And, man, from the first drive when the Bucs had the ball, they were cooking. I'm not going to lie. They were cooking. Baker Mayfield goes 31 for 45, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. All-Pro Marlowe had 2 crazy picks. He had one where the back of the end zone, what it looked like, I don't know where Baker was throwing, but it looked like he was trying to get the receiver on a back hash mark, and Marlon just pretty much baited him and went back, and he caught the pick. Then the second one, I don't know where he was throwing, because it was pretty much triple coverage, so I have no idea where he was throwing that to. And Marlon had 2 clean picks. The first one was an easy pick. The second one, when he pinned it to his helmet, was great. Then he ended up getting out the game with a knee injury. I hope he's good, because we definitely want to have him for down the stretch. But boy, Baker goes 31 for 45, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. Rashad White had 10 rushes, 40 yards, 10 attempts, 40 yards. Otten had 8 catches, 100 yards, which is crazy. Rashad White had 6 catches for 71 yards. Mike Evans goes down early, which I don't think he should have played anyway. I mean, yeah, this game was pretty much 2-4 and 2 teams. 2 teams that were hot, scorching hot on offense. But, man, if Mike Evans is pretty much your star receiver, he's your best receiver. If he's having problems with his hamstring, bro, you have to sit him. Like, I understand, Monday night game, doubleheader Monday night game. The Ravens are hot. The Bucs are hot. So it's just like, you kind of want to play all your dogs. But come on, man. Like, they should have never played Mike Evans. So I know Todd Bowles is going to have to answer some questions from the fans and the owners, because he shouldn't have played. Mike Evans should not have played. He should have sat down. He should have not played, man, because now it looks like he hurt his hamstring even more worse. So, and then prayers up to Chris Godwin, man. He goes 7 for 65. He ended up look like snapping his ankle. I seen it in real time when he was laying face down, and his ankle was pretty much turned the opposite way. It looked like a crazy injury. I mean, he shouldn't even been in the game either. I mean, they were down 10 with 50 seconds left. Like, come on, man. Take your starters, heal your starters, live to fight another day. They should not. He should not have been in the game because, Roquan just did a routine tackle and he just happened to roll on his ankle and it snapped. So, man, it sucks for them because those two. I think Chris Godwin led the team in receptions, I believe, and he might lead the league in receptions. I've seen. So, he's been killing it, but it's just crazy how he went down. But yeah, prayers up to him and his family, man. Hope he's recovers well. Hope he has a speedy recovery. But this Ravens defense kind of scares me. It's not really what really pissed me off was the rushing aspect because we pretty much are really good at stopping the run, and they had over I believe they had over 100 yards rushing, which is crazy because we usually stop the run. But even from quarter one to quarter four, man, it seemed like everything was working for them. This team is not disciplined on defense at all, and even offense, man. Even offense, man, hold after hold. Now I do agree, some of those hold calls were trash, and they shouldn't have been called holds. But man, it was just hold after hold after hold. I said, bro, every time the Ravens get a positive play, Lamar scramble, I think, for his 15-yard run, touchdown, hold. Justice Hill got a halfback screen, hold. I said, bro, they were calling on offense and defense, but it was mainly the offensive line. But the offensive line played good. They pretty much kept Lamar clean all night. Besides, I think the first drive when they had 2 sacks. Other than that, they pretty much played a clean game, so I can't be too mad at them. But man, they have to get disciplined. I think we're like top 5 in accepted penalties. Like that, it's just not acceptable. This team should be focused. This team should be disciplined. Like, this team has a standard of excellence, and we should not be getting that many penalties on offense and defense. So I do think we have to adjust some things. The defense scares me. Nate Wiggins showed flashes, but he's still a rookie, so he's going to go through those rookie, growing pains. But honestly, we really can't afford him to go through these pains. I mean, we picked him, first round. So Brandon Stevens, I mean, he has his flashes where he plays good for a couple games, and then next couple games, I'm like, bro, what is he doing? But, yeah, man, it hasn't been pretty on defense. I think we are 24th in points allowed, which is insane because it's only 32 teams. So us being 24 is at the bottom is kind of crazy. When last year, I think we were, 16, 15? That's a crazy jump. It's like 9 spots down. So we have to get the defense. That's the only thing that scares me about this team is we give up way too many yards, bro. We give up way too many yards, and when we start, and then I don't want my fear is I don't want to run into a team who has a good defense and a good offense. So we might struggle. We've been getting quality wins. We've beaten good teams over these past few weeks. The Ravens are rolling. We play the Browns on Sunday at 1. Great win, great team win. I love seeing Lamar out there blocking for Derrick Henry. I mean, I don't want to see my quarterback blocking on the other side of it, but it shows how much of a competitor Lamar is. They've been screaming from the stupid mountaintops that he's not a QB, but Lamar's a running back, ha 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 ha. But those posts have been getting posted less and less. I haven't been saying them that much. If you go to the NFL, Instagram and look at the post they made about Lamar throwing 5 touchdowns, man, everybody was in there singing his good graces. They were like, oh my God, Lamar's so good. Just give him the MVP already. I'm like, man, stay on that side. We don't want no fair weather fans. We don't respect y'all. Stay on that side. Y'all thought it was trendy. Y'all thought it was cool. Oh, Lamar getting through, ha ha. But stay on that side. We don't want none of that negative energy. The Ravens win, man, in dominant fashion. I mean, we should have beat them by 20, 25. But if you're not if you don't know enough about the Ravens, it's always going to be a couple plays where we just give up huge leads. That's just what we do. I don't like it, but I do think the defense needs to get better in pass coverage because we give up a lot of yards, bro. But hopefully down the stretch, they start gelling more together. Just like the offensive line was, the offensive line had to take a couple games to get it together. Hopefully the defense gets it together on pass, on the pass defense because man, we just can't keep giving up these many yards to bums. But yeah, man, the Ravens win. Great win by the Ravens. I'll be back in a couple days to give y'all my pregame analysis on the Ravens versus Browns. Great team win. Nobody has it better than us. I'm gone.